It's 8 o'clock a.m. Your alarm is screaming. You feel like you've been hit by a truck. Why? Because you missed one single ingredient in your morning routine. That pounding behind your eyes isn't just tiredness, it's physical withdrawal. You are chemically dependent on the world's most popular psychoactive drug, caffeine. And right now, we're cutting the supply line entirely for 30 days. This is the hour-by-hour anatomical breakdown of what happens to your body when you stop taking caffeine.
To understand the crash, you first need to meet the enemy hiding in your brain, adenosine. Throughout your day, your neurons burn energy, creating adenosine as a chemical byproduct. Think of it like exhaust fumes filling up a closed garage. The more these fumes build up, the sleepier you feel. This adenosine attaches to specific receptors in your brain, literally slowing down neuron activity. By nighttime, the garage is full, your brain is saturated, and your body knows it's time to shut down.
Enter caffeine, the master of disguise. Caffeine molecules look suspiciously similar to adenosine. So similar that when you drink that coffee, they slide right into those same receptors. But here's the trick. Caffeine doesn't slow you down. It just blocks the door. The adenosine exhaust fumes keep building up in the background, but your brain can't feel them anymore. You aren't actually energized. You're just numb to your own tiredness. You've tricked your brain into sprinting a marathon it shouldn't be running. Now take the caffeine away. Day 1. Suddenly, those blocked receptors are wide open. A tidal wave of built-up adenosine floods your system instantly. Within 12 to 24 hours, the crash hits hard. And then comes the signature symptom, the withdrawal headache. Why? Caffeine normally constricts blood vessels in your brain. When you quit, they suddenly dilate, they widen, increasing blood flow and pressure, causing that throbbing pain that ibuprofen barely touches.
It's not just pain. It's mental quicksand. By day 2, your cognitive functions take a nosedive. You see, caffeine also triggers the release of dopamine and adrenaline, the feel-good focus chemicals. Without that daily synthetic boost, your brain's natural production is sluggish. You feel foggy, demotivated, and incredibly irritable. Simple tasks feel like climbing Everest. You aren't just tired right now, you are chemically depressed.
Here is the cruelest irony of the first few days. You are exhausted, but your sleep quality might actually get worse. Your brain is in chaos, trying to recalibrate its sleep-wake cycle without its usual chemical anchor. You might experience vivid, anxious dreams or wake up frequently. You're suffering through sleep rebound. Your body is desperate for deep rest, but its internal clock is completely broken.
By the end of the first week, the acute headaches subside, but they are replaced by a heavy, dragging lethargy. Your body has realized the caffeine isn't coming back, and it's furiously trying to adapt. You feel slower than you have in years. But deep inside your neural pathways, something incredible is about to begin. The Great Reset.
Welcome to Week 2. This is where the magic happens deep inside your skull. Remember those millions of extra adenosine receptors your brain grew to fight the caffeine? Now that the caffeine blockade is gone, your brain realizes it has too many parking spots for fatigue. So it begins aggressive down-regulation. It starts pruning away the excess receptors. This is a biological recalibration. Your brain is physically changing its structure back to its factory settings. Suddenly, you aren't just passing out, you are sleeping. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours. If you drank coffee at 4 p.m., half of it was still in your system at bedtime, suppressing your rapid eye movement, or REM sleep. REM is crucial for emotional processing and memory consolidation. By day 10, with 0 caffeine in your blood, your REM cycles explode. You start having vivid dreams again. You wake up feeling genuinely refreshed, not because of a chemical, but because you actually recharged. Here is a side effect you didn't expect. Silence. Caffeine stimulates the adrenal glands to pump out cortisol and adrenaline, the fight-or-flight hormones. For years, you've been running a low-level stress simulation every single morning. By day 12, your cortisol levels bottom out. That low-grade background anxiety, the jittery feeling in your chest, gone. You might feel too calm at first, almost boringly so. But this is what a human baseline is supposed to feel like. Let's talk about the gut. Coffee is highly acidic and stimulates peristalsis. It literally forces your digestive tract to move. Without it, week 1 was likely slow. But by week 2, your microbiome is adjusting. Your stomach acidity normalizes, reducing acid reflux and heartburn. Plus, caffeine is a diuretic. Without it, you aren't peeing out fluids as fast as you drink them. Your hydration levels skyrocket, and your body finally holds on to the water it needs. Welcome to week 3. The headaches are a distant memory. Now you notice something strange. You don't have highs anymore, but you also don't have lows. The afternoon slump, that 2 p.m. crash where you needed a sugar or caffeine hit, disappears. Your energy is a flat, consistent line. It's not the manic energy of a double espresso. It's a diesel engine. Slow, steady, and unstoppable. You have reclaimed your natural circadian rhythm. Vanity is a great motivator. By day 20, look in the mirror. Coffee and tea contain tannins that stain teeth and reduce blood flow to the skin. With proper hydration and better sleep, the dark circles under your eyes fade. Your teeth look whiter. Your skin has regained elasticity. You look younger. People might ask if you've been on vacation. You haven't. You just stopped poisoning yourself with stress hormones and dehydration every morning. Let's talk numbers. If you're buying a $5 latte every day, you've just saved $150 in a single month. That's nearly $2,000 a year. But there is a social cost. Coffee is the world's social lubricant. Let's grab a coffee is code for connection. By week 3, you might feel the social friction. Sitting in a cafe with a glass of tap water while your friends get their buzz on can feel isolating. You realize how much of our culture is built around this drug. Day 25. Your adenosine receptors are now fully reset to their baseline levels. You have zero tolerance. This is dangerous territory. If you were to drink a standard cup of coffee right now, it wouldn't feel like a morning pick-me-up. It would feel like cocaine. Your heart would race, your hands would shake, and you might have a panic attack. You are no longer the person who can down a triple shot and go to sleep. You are chemically virgin to caffeine. But the best change happens in the dopamine system. Caffeine forces dopamine release, which makes natural rewards feel dull by comparison. After 30 days without that artificial spike, your brain becomes sensitive to small pleasures again. A good meal, a walk in the sun, completing a small task. These things start to feel genuinely rewarding. You have restored the texture of your life. You aren't chasing the next chemical high. You are enjoying the baseline.
So it's day 30. You survived. You are sleeping better, you're less anxious, you're richer, and your energy is stable. Should you stay off it forever? That depends. Caffeine is a tool, not a food group. If you need to sprint, it's great. But if you use it every day, you lose the ability to sprint. The goal of this 30 days wasn't just to quit, it was to break the dependency so that you are in control of the drug, not the other way around. If you do decide to go back to coffee, don't make the same mistake.
follow the 90-minute rule. When you wake up, you still have residual adenosine that needs to be cleared out naturally. If you drink coffee immediately, you trap that adenosine, leading to an afternoon crash. Wait 90 minutes after waking up before your first cup. This allows your cortisol to peak naturally and your adenosine to clear, giving you energy without the crash.
Most people live their entire adult lives without knowing what their natural adult body feels like. They jump from caffeine in the morning to alcohol or melatonin at night, constantly chemically managing their state. This 30-day experiment proves one thing. Your body is designed to have energy. It is designed to sleep. It creates its own motivation. You don't need the magic bean to function. You function just fine. The bean is just the cherry on top.
Have you ever quit caffeine? Did you survive the headache phase? Or are you watching this with a triple shot latte in your hand right now? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the human machine. I'll see you in the next one. Sleep well.